Okay. Okay, let's see. I've got no idea if this stream thing is working. In the meantime, well, I guess I'm now live. Yeah. So yeah, in the meantime, I wanted to put the analysis board. I will be analyzing my games. So yeah, for those of you who recently joined, I'm an average player, but I would like to improve. I would like to improve my understanding of the great game of chess. So yeah, let's have a look. I'm not quite sure if the stream is live. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm live. So far, no one is watching, but this is something understandable since I haven't been posting regularly. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I'm currently ranked 1500 on chess.com, but I would like to improve. The idea is, of course, to reach the rating of 2000 at some point. We'll see if I'm able to make it. Okay, now I'm see there is one person watching. So whoever is watching, I mean, I appreciate you taking your personal time and joining for the stream. I mean, if you don't mind, please write in the chat where are you watching the stream from. I'm very curious to find out. And yeah, if you've got questions in English, in Spanish, in French, or in Italian, please do let me know. We can talk about languages, we can talk about chess, we can talk about pretty much whatever subject, whatever crosses your mind. Well, within certain limits, of course. So yeah, bueno, para la gente hispanoparlante, si tenéis preguntas, por favor, pues escribís en nuestro chat y yo intentaré responder a vuestras preguntas y pues me hubiera gustado, me gustaría mucho comunicar con los demás, ¿no? Que saber de dónde sois, qué es lo que os interesa, pues no sé. Hace un par de años yo intenté subir los videos, las lecciones de turco, pero bueno, desde entonces no volví a hacerlo. Pues a ver lo que pasa, ¿eh? So yeah, I just said that if you're a Spanish speaker, please don't watching. I'm not quite sure if my mic is still working. I think it does. Okay, so without further ado, I played the game on. Come on. Yeah, now it is working. 1-1. Okay, I think now it's working. I'm not touching my mic anymore. I wanted to come closer to make sure that the sound quality is okay, but yeah, whatever, I guess. So I played this game on Lichess server, and I played it in the lobby, so to speak. And when you play in the lobby, you don't always play with strong players. So, but it's a good way to warm up. It's a good way to kind of get a feel for the game. I mean, one way to warm up is, of course, solve tactics. But I thought, hey, why not play this training game in the lobby? So I like this. I appreciate Lichess design, but for some reason I just find this thing so much more pleasant. I mean, especially the fact that you can highlight pieces and they turn into, I mean, not pawns. I mean, you can also highlight pieces, and they get highlighted and they kind of become red-ish. So I basically transferred this game, and I wanted to show you my training game. According to chess.com analysis, my accuracy was 91.7%, and by Lichess standards, my average centipawn loss, I just wanted to have a look, 28. So that's my average centipawn loss. I mean, when grandmasters play, they I think they are at around 11, 12. I mean, super GMs like 5, 6 average centipawn loss. So I mean, this is very impressive, and of course I'm nowhere near a super GM level, but I tried my best, and we can have a look at this game. So he opened with g3, I played d5, and according to the chess.com, it's a book move. So all the standard moves. Here I thought, okay, I mean, I could have played it safe. I could have gone for kind of like semi-Slav setup, but I thought, okay, I'd rather be more ambitious. He played knight d2. I decided to fianchetto my dark square bishop. Here I was not okay with the idea of him pushing the pawn all the way to e5, so I took. According to chess.com, this is the best move. He took. Then he took with a knight. Well, I thought it was okay to defend it with my bishop, but then after these pieces are exchanged, I didn't like the idea of having his dark square bishop on the h6 square. So I took, he took, I played a normal developing move because I wanted to castle short. He played knight d2. I played queen to b6 according to the engine. I mean, this is an okay move. Yeah, I wonder how many people are watching. Okay, so no one is watching, but it's okay. I mean, I can upload it later as a separate video. I played queen b6. He castled. I played a calm developing move. Here, engine thinks that I should have castled as well. He played rook b1. I mean, no inaccuracies, no blunders yet. Here, I really wanted to exchange the bishops. He put his knight on f4. I mean, that's an interesting move. I castled. Chess.com engine thinks that this was the best move. I mean, in fact, chess.com thinks that it was excellent. So he went with a knight. And here, yeah, I decided to go back with the queen because, I mean, clearly the c7 square is unavailable. I mean, he was attacking my queen, and this pawn is very vulnerable. So I thought, okay, I gotta go back with the queen. It was hard to admit that the previous move was pointless. He went back, and this was a mistake. So here, I thought it would be okay to push b5, then go b4, but then he did see some nasty tactics. He removed the defender of the b5 pawn. I mean, nothing super fancy, but here you can see, according to the engine, he already has a small advantage, like advantage plus 2.8. And I thought, okay, I'm playing without a pawn. Let's see, according to the engine, what should I have played? Or let's analyze it this way. Okay, I played a calm developing move. I knew that he couldn't take this pawn, since this pawn is guarded by my c6 knight. And he played knight a3. It's actually a very interesting move. Maybe at some point in the future. So this could be on the board, but anyways, he played knight a3. And here I went for something kind of adventurous. I like the idea of kind of pushing my pawn and maybe destroying his structure, this pawn structure around white king, and well, the fact that he doesn't have a light square bishop, so at some point, I mean, my queen could become potentially dangerous for him. So yeah, he played knight c4. I continued pushing, and for some reason, I mean, chess.com engine doesn't think that it's so bad. I mean, the advantage for white at this point is 1.3 because white has an extra material, but I mean, the engine doesn't consider it to be an inaccuracy or a blunder. So I played h4. He played a very questionable move, queen f3. According to the engine, this is a mistake. I decided to win a tempi on his queen. I didn't want to go to this square because I didn't like the idea of knights getting exchanged, because if, let me show you, if I played like this, the knights would have gone off the board, and according to the engine, I mean, I think white is perfectly fine. I mean, even though this is a minor issue, but I mean, from a human point of view, I think this position is very, very playable for black. So that's why I didn't want to go on e5, because that square was occupied by his knight. Here I'm just gonna double check the chat. Okay, now I see we've got 3 persons watching. Hey guys. So yeah, I played knight d4. He went back with a queen, and knight d4, as you can see, this did come with tempi on his queen. He had to go back, and then I played h3. So this pawn is not a regular pawn. I mean, this is actually a very, very powerful piece. If I manage to get my queen all the way to d5, then this could be a very serious threat. So he tries to chase my knight away, and here I play immediately d5, because I mean, I couldn't care less about losing my knight, because I would checkmate him straight away. So he realizes that, and so he goes knight e3. And according to the engine, I mean, this was a blunder, because okay, I mean, that square is unavailable. I cannot go for queen g2, but I've gone for knight f3 check. And okay, I mean, when he went knight e3, of course it does come with a tempi on my queen, but I'm able to have a move with my knight with check, and my knight is guarded by my queen, meaning that, I mean, he can of course take my knight, but then it will come at a very high price. So he's forced to go to the corner, and then I make a calm move, and according to the engine, I found the best move. Well, the situation was not too complicated, and this shows how I kind of managed to move my pawn very casually in a very relaxed manner. And at this point, he gave up. And let's have a look at the engine recommendations. He could have gone c4. Actually, engine thinks that, of course, we can see this knight. Knight d2, discovered check, and he's forced to... he can actually play f3, but then... oh, okay, I guess I win the rook. And according to the engine, I've got the advantage 3.29. I mean, which is, I mean, an okay scenario. So, I mean, these are the lines that we can analyze. Another alternative is to play g4. I didn't really understand that move, but okay. In that case, engine recommends rook b to d8. Okay, I guess so. This x-ray is somewhat unpleasant. So yeah, I wanted to do a very quick recap. So yeah, even though my game was not 100% precise, especially in the opening, I didn't know much theory. I mean, I suppose it's a regular Reti opening, but I think he didn't go for it. I mean, it was just he was playing, kind of applying normal chess principles. So was I. So I'm just gonna double check the chat. I think no one is writing. Okay, but yeah, let's do a quick recap. I took, he took, I took the knight. Here I did Fianchetto my bishop. I mean, I think he was playing too passively, although Engine thinks that this was an okay move. Queen b6 is not suspicious. I didn't want to put my knight on c6 because I wanted to go for this maneuver and to exchange the light square bishops, because I like the idea of at some point either going here with my queen or, as I did in the game, putting my pawn all the way to h3. So he castled. Yes, I had to use two tempes, but then again, I wonder what if I could take this. I mean, what he would have taken. And then, according to the Engine, this is the best line, e6, bishop e3. And then, of course, I mean, this x-ray is very unpleasant. And I think, yeah, I mean, black is perfectly fine. I mean, this position is very playable. And, yeah, all sorts of... And then, of course, yeah, he can play f3, and then maybe this dark square bishop would have become his kind of bodyguard. And I mean, it's a very kind of calm positional game, so it could have gone that way also. Okay, so that what would have happened if I did exchange the light square bishop myself, which is, I mean, an okay scenario, I suppose. But I castled. This move was questionable. I retreated back. This was an inaccuracy. I mean, that's a mistake that I made. I lost the pawn. But I mean, at this level, especially when you play in the lobby, I mean, no need to panic. Okay. Yeah, and from here I managed to get an advantage, and I won a nice game. I mean, not against particularly strong opponent, but I think it was good, and it's always a pleasure to analyze it. I mean, using this chess.com interface. I mean, it looks very aesthetically pleasing. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see each other very soon. Thank you.